This says the Lil Tay situation is disturbing. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. Am I really surprised about it? No, because everybody in this world is weird. But I've heard like Lil Tay started in OF or something shit, man. It was weird, and like the fact she just turned like 18 or something like that. Everybody was begging for her. I'm like, y'all are weird. But hey, let's just get to this Lil Tay situation that's disturbing.
So Lil Tay has always been a mystery online. For those of you who don't remember, back in 2016 to 2018, there was this little girl dubbed Lil Tay who went viral after she made countless videos flexing cars, money, and designer items.
I remember when she first like came out, like too, like, and I was just confused. I'm like, this a little girl is flexing on some shit. Like, it was just
You
crazy.
already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke haters. This female kitchen is bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. This
Then it came out, like the shit that she was flexing wasn't hers or something.
to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see, this is my closet. Everything here would be designer. Gucci, Louis, Versace.
Now eventually it would leak that someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes to say and do these outlandish things.
Bro, wait.
It was her brother. Yep.
I can say like, no, you broke ass bitch.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here.
You still irrelevant,
it's
like
her,
I said last time. What do I say?
That is when everyone saw behind the curtain, and the girl more or less disappeared after her mother, father, and brother started catching a lot of flack from people saying this was a form of abuse. Personally, I think that her brother was the one behind the persona, but it's kind of a moot point at this time. Then 2 years ago in 2023, she would return once again with another attempt to garner clout, where she and her brother literally faked their own deaths to try and create.
This is the thing that got me. I don't know if it was fake, like coming out and saying like her death was fake and her faking all that. It was just like stupid. I don't know if she was actually faking it.
Some buzz around the Lil Tay brand.
The teen rapper, whose real name is Claire Hope and who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away.
Once this was outed as a hoax where they said they got hacked apparently, she would then return to her flexing, shit-talking ways.
5 years and y'all still broke. The GOAT is back.
She still hasn't changed.
Years, and I'm still the youngest one out. Yo hating ass bitches were hating on me when I was 9 years old, talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me. So stop fucking talking.
She still hasn't
You did not
changed.
come up. You had 5 years to come up, and you didn't.
She also spent time saying how her dad was a horrible person, that he was allegedly posting manly
Now,
woman
if
ads
she
on
actually,
Craigslist.
now if she actually did, like her past, that is really sad. It is sad of what she was going through, of her brother, like of what they were telling her or what to say. So I'll give her that. It is sad, but bro,
feeding her a diabolical diet, making her wear undersized clothing, and that basically both he and his girlfriend needed to be investigated by CPS due to her horrible living conditions. And I guess that was her explanation as to where she had been. Other than that, she was still chasing clout, dropping bullshit music, and with these latest antics, it really just shows the disgusting nature of our current society. And though these tweets have now been deleted because they were against Twitter's TOS, I did screen grab them because I knew they were going to be important in the future. And so this entire situation kind of came across my radar when I saw this tweet. If this post gets 10k likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF.
I don't know why she wanted to say that, because damn well there are multiple, and I mean multiple, people out there who are creeps.
I'm sure a lot of you in your head right now were thinking, well, how old is Lil Tay?
Like, for real, how old was she?
A couple years ago, she was a very small girl. Well, as it turns out, time does fly, and this was actually posted 6 days before her 18th birthday. It seems like she's essentially been planning on having a very similar rollout as the Catch Me Outside Bad Barbie girl, who
Bad
was also
Barbie?
teasing a paper
You mean
plane
Bad
ink
Baby?
on the days
You
leading
mean
up
Bad
to when
Baby?
she would be legal age to do that.
You recently started an OnlyFans account, correct? Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
Yes.
That's
This was
crazy
also a bio
too.
this time where-
The fact Bad Baby made $1 million off of that is crazy. And Lil Tay made like the same thing. Like, that is crazy. She made the same thing too.
She says, should I drop the link on my 18th birthday, June 29th? Then she got even bolder with her messaging, sharing a photo that I'm going to have to censor of Sabrina Carpenter posing nude on a Rolling Stone magazine. And she's once again asking, should I remake this on my OF if I make one on July 29th? And so she would pretty much continue with her ad campaign.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th. And every mail has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link.
Bro, whoever told, I'm gonna say this right now, whoever told her to drop that link, y'all are weird. Y'all are creeps, bro. Y'all are fucking weird. Why are you were waiting for a girl who turned 18 to drop an OF? Y'all, something wrong with y'all. Like, dead ass, something is wrong with y'all.
Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
I mean, I won't lie to you guys. Anyone who was counting down to this, like they had a little timer set on their phone, needs to be investigated by the FBI.
For real.
We were on a poll asking this same question, and 2/3 of the people said, don't drop that link, don't ruin the rest of your life. Because honestly, once you go down that path, people are just going to look at you in a certain way. It's
For real.
going to be very hard to get respect in other realms of your life. Just ask someone like Mia Khalifa, who spent, I believe, only a couple of months in the corn industry. And she's noted multiple times how it completely destroyed her from a mental standpoint.
Didn't Mia said like she didn't make that much when she was in the adult industry? Didn't she say she didn't make that much?
And also really limited her future career opportunities. And then she's just saying shit that has no correlation. So I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. And this whole behavior would actually get her account suspended for around a week. But on Elon's Twitter, nothing is really forever, so she would find her way back to all the sick fucks.
Bruh.
She would follow this up by saying, I'm 18 now, where are all the pay pigs? And to me, it's just so ironic, because for years she was out here calling everyone broke, saying that they needed to get like her and get their bag up. The very second that she turns 18, the very second that she's eligible to do this shit, she's taking that dirty money, baby.
I already know what the f going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch!
And I just have the feeling that no one in her life is actually trying to stop her from doing this. But I would say that most sensible people would not suggest making this type of life-altering decision the very second that you can.
Nah,
Especially
for real.
where she has other, like, modern-day avenues, such as streaming, where she can still make money.
Oh,
And
she
I
streamed? I didn't like no, like deadass. I didn't know she streamed. I thought she like stopped streaming.
I have the feeling
After
that
the
Blue's
Rakai
brother
thing.
is still the one behind this entire fiasco. Just look at what he said. This was apparently during one of her Instagram live streams. And keep in mind, guys, this shit is just all for promo.
Why are you on live?
Yeah, it's a promo.
Gonna drop a fucking link.
So I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since 2023 and even 2018 by not.
Bro, what in the?
She really said everyone who's been waiting since 2018.
Yo, no, you're telling me, hold on, you're telling me people have been waiting since 2018? Call CPS real quick, bro. Nah, you gotta be like, nah, they're gonna be like, nah, you're gonna be like, FBI, like, the creeps are right there, open up. Like, dude, y'all will wait till 2018, that's crazy.
Which was, if I'm doing the math correctly,
How old was she?
7 years ago. You know, when she was 11 years old.
Call CPS. Call CPS right now.
I don't know, I just can't help but lose a little bit more faith in humanity as the days go by.
Call CPS.
Bro, what in the Americanized capitalistic shit is this?
Capital what? Everything is about the bag. You're just mad that you're broke. You're mad that no agency came.
Obviously, it's fake, y'all. It's fake.
Hey, we'll give you 30 to 40 mil to drop a link. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, that's some capping ass bullshit. No one offered her $40 million to drop a link.
Nah, that's cap. No, who would offer Lil Tay $40 million to start an OF?
Oh, it's the first
Like, be
brother
honest with
wasn't
yourselves.
the one recording the content.
That's a flex. That's a flex. It's not
I think 30 M's
getting
is
good
a
grades
flex.
to contributing something to society.
I get good grades from
Yo,
school.
get
Are
off-
you
Yo,
dead ass?
bro.
Are we dead ass? The link is dropping whether you want it or not.
Get off alive.
She then would go on to say, I did it, link in bio, all content shot at 12:01 on my 18th birthday. And then she posts this picture where she's wearing this shirt that says, Corn Star in Training.
Yeah. This society is fucked. Say this right now. This society is effed up.
I mean, I guess I just don't really see why some people, like, get off on this type of thing. Like, they want to see the girl's birth certificate to make sure they can goon to her the second she turns 18. They want the fucking hospital records. And I'm telling you guys, this shit is just so PDF coded. Where she says, freshly 18, please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shots at 12:01, only available for 24 hours. And it's just one of those things where I don't care if it's technically legal. This is just a disgusting thing for not only her to do, but obviously for everyone who goes and subscribes to this.
Exactly, like, it's so disgusting. Like, it's not, it's on her part, but, like, it's disgusting how mother effers, you said we're waiting until since 2018 for her to drop that shit. She was goddamn 9 in 2018. Like, and it's so stupid. This society is weird. I promise you.
To me, it's like you were just so unbelievably down bad.
And it is down bad.
Some sort of list because you're just playing on such a slippery slope. But apparently, guys, I'm the crazy one.
This is the one that got me right here. This the one that got me right here. $1 million in 3 effing hours. You're meaning to tell me people like really paid gave her $1 million for an OF? People in the head are fucked up.
She says she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours. $1 million, Lil Tay just broke the fuck out of OF. And it's just so funny to me that this has now become something to, like, be proud of. There's, like, a sense of accomplishment. And in the modern day, there's also this sense like, oh, if it's making money, it's okay. Look, she made $1 million. While everyone else is slaving away, they can't even pay their bills. They don't even have a place to live. They can barely afford the groceries. And then she just has life on easy mode. And then she finally shares all the money she made in apparently 3 hours. And she shares these alleged numbers.
Like, this whole thing is so disgusting. Like, if she wanted to do that, like, it's her. She's like 18. She can do whatever they want. But, like, grown-ass men really wanted to watch that shit? You're weird.
Where she got around $500,000
no explanation.
Personal messages.
You're weird. You're
you're
effed up in the head.
$500,000 in subscriptions, totaling to over $1 million in the first 3 hours. So yeah, it's essentially just the same thing that we saw with Bad Baby.
Basically, how Bad Baby made this shit. She made $1 million too.
She was even more successful in her 18th birthday OF venture. And while I'm sure some of you will disagree with me, I don't know, something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me. It feels disgusting. And it's just crazy.
To me, it feels like a scam.
Of someone who was exploited in their early childhood and taught all these bad lessons about life and money and flexing on people and looking down on others, has now chose to in turn exploit herself the very first chance that she gets. I also don't think that social platforms should be okay with hosting this type of message, especially if someone's trying to do
they shouldn't.
When they're still like 17 years old. I don't get why you would allow them to promote themselves in that way on your platform, because a lot of these tweets, they aren't going viral because people are actually sharing them. They're going viral because the new Twitter algorithm literally just chooses to put them on people's profile. All of these have like millions upon millions of impressions. I don't know, I just hope that none of y'all out there are subscribing to this type of shit. I mean, to me, it's like one of those things, like, you never have a second thought as you're entering your credit card, debit card information.
You spent, y'all, the people who bought that, y'all spent money. Like, y'all could have paid y'all bills, paid anything else, but you wanted to, like, y'all are sick.
Ever have, like,
sick,
clarity and think, wow, I need to reassess my life. Wow.
Like, how down bad you gotta be to pay, like, to pay that much money to watch a girl who just turned 18 to drop an OF?
Paying for this. I don't know, it's getting weird out here, guys, but thanks for watching. Let me know.
Yeah, creeps on the internet are weird as fuck, but this society's weird.